Jim Romer, the Weather Wealth newsletter exclusively on Bar Chart. We want to talk about all this excitement in the grain market. Unfortunately, if you live in parts of Illinois, Indiana, parts of Western Iowa, Eastern Nebraska, still in a drought situation. But we're going to show you how we disagree with computer models and why most models going for all this dry weather are probably erroneous. Yes, it's dry, but it's early. Look at some of these cornfields, unfortunately, though, in parts of Nebraska, Illinois, Indiana. This is the European ensemble. We like to fade models 70, 80% of the time, going for a dry weather that helped soybeans and corn prices soar on Friday and Sunday night. However, this is how we forecast mesoscale, microscale rain events that could cause a lot of volatility in the grain market. First of all, you're seeing this green here. Look at that coming into Iowa and then Illinois and Indiana later this week and also next week. So there's going to be some rain, and that's going to be along an actual stationary cool front. Notice with high pressure over New England and the Northeast, one of the reasons why last week natural gas prices sold off quite a bit, big supplies, both here in the United States and Europe, though the market has been oversold. That cool high pushing a front that's going to stall over Western Iowa and Eastern Nebraska by Wednesday evening. Along that, we're going to have rains, maybe a quarter to 3/4 of an inch of rain, but at least it's something right there in the green in Western Iowa, Eastern Nebraska. Models not really picking up on this. We try to second guess models, as I mentioned, and go against the crowd very often. We see this, what we call dew point convergence, the moisture there in green over the top of my colorful head, combining into the dry air there, will produce scattered rains, not a drought breaker by any means, but overall, we expect there to be off and on chances for rain into the end of June because of something we call the negative SOI index. So if you go to my newsletter at Weather Wealth, you get a 2-week free trial period. We'll explain all these teleconnections from the negative PDO in the Pacific, when El Nino may actually form, how the SOI index, the trade winds, could influence Corn Belt weather, and some short and longer term trading strategies in both corn, soybeans, and other markets. The one concern we've had that we told clients about here in the last 2 or 3 days is that wet weather. Look at that, about 300 to 400% above normal rainfall. Too much of a good thing now for wheat. Will it dry out? The rain's too late to help the wheat crop down the southern plains. That and dry weather in Russia and also parts of Canada, creating short covering in the wheat market today, while corn and soybean prices seeing some sell-off on Monday because of these rain amounts and forecasts that I expect. Will there be a drought this summer? How do you play these markets? How do you second guess models? Again, we welcome you to subscribe to a 2-week free trial period of the Weather Wealth. I'll give you an advantage that most meteorologists will not give you well in advance, second guessing models, and also coming up with various trading and hedging strategies in multiple commodities, including natural gas and soft commodities, not just grains as well. Thank you and enjoy.